My name is Josef Ramslöv. I'm the COO and also one of the founders of the company. We are an IT consultant broker company working only in Sweden. So what we do, basically, we help our customers to find the right resource, the right skill, competence for their projects. And we do so by not only matching on technical skills and expertise, but also on people and culture fit, which is for us equally important. Here at Nox, we have basically two customers. One is the actual paying customer, and the other is the consultants and the community. And we spend equal time on both because it's a relationship business and it should work for everyone. It's very important for us to know the consultant, to know who this person is. What they do is they register with us. They write something about themselves, they upload their CV, their contact details, their company details, etc. And then at some point we meet them, and especially if they're a candidate for a customer project. Administrative workload we have automated and removed. And therefore we now at a point where we run a 50 million euro turnover and only 19 people because of the degree of automation and because we can use our time for value-added work. We had a full-time employee doing contracts. Now it's a click of a button and Odoo automates that process for us. When we are closing the deal, everything is ready for creating automatically sales order, purchase order, creating contract, send contract for signing, invoicing customer, and also creating the vendor bill. Everything that happens after that is more or less automated. As any startup, we started small, low cost, and we used what we had at hand at that time. As we grew, this became not feasible at all. So we needed to find a system that could grow with us, and Odoo was the perfect fit with everything in one place. And that's quite unique. So every time we upload a new CV in Odoo, we have an integration. It sends the documents and sends tags back. So we can understand that this is a front-end developer or this is a system architect or whatever. And that takes away hours from the salesperson in order to find the right candidate for the project.
I can show you one of our new consultants within our network. So here we have Sven Svensson. He's new to us. He has uploaded a CV. Because we have integrated to an external AI, the AI has already made suggestions that Sven is a product manager as well as a requirement analyst, and he is specialized within SAFE. So we will schedule an interview and get to know Sven more. Now we have our customer, Pension Horizon, that is in need of a product manager with expert skills within SAFE. And we already know Sven is a good match, but we will do a search within our whole network. We use the search field here, so we set in the requirements. It needs to be a product manager and it needs to be good in SAFE, but it also needs to have some experience within the pension industry. So when we search, we will get a list of all the consultants that has these requirements. I have already spoken to Sven and I know he's a good match. We have gotten to know him. He's game, so we will assign him to this opportunity. And here he moves from interviewed to offered in our relationship stages.
What we do now is we simply push the prepare order button and the system does all that for us because it's based on information we already know about this opportunity. We could automate this totally, but I need a confirmation step. Someone needs to check this and see if it looks okay. So I confirm it, and at this point we get an order number. Normally in Odoo, when you create a purchase order, you do the same step. Now creating a correspondent purchase order, I simply need to go and create it automatically like this. So at this point we have closed the sales, so we have created the orders. Now we need to sign the contract.
Yeah, we're the implementation partner. They chose Odoo as a standard business system, the main business system they would run to automate all of their complicated administrative processes. And at the same time, we needed to keep Odoo open to be integrated with other systems, like their AI, to interpret a lot of data in other databases.
LeanServe help us not to do too complicated things, stay as close as standard as possible. We know that adoptions we do drive maintenance, and especially when you come to version lift, it gets quite heavy if you have too many adoptions. On the other hand, that helps our business on a daily basis. So we need to balance these two against each other.